Hi everyone, right, I'm just going to share with you these doilies. I got the next batch of doilies in, and thanks to everybody who's bought the doily bundles. Like I say, I get them in every month, and I'm fortunate to get them in every month. Sorry about my coffee as well. Now, these are just some of the doilies. I've got a really big batch in, so if they're sold out on the shop, they will be back in store shortly. I'm going to put them, just relist them. But they are gorgeous. Again, look, we can cut these out, use them individually. We can do that one or that, you know, that. Or whatever we want to do with them. And these will always make a little gathered flower or something like that. Now, I do know that the mystery kits have got these in. This particular one. Each mystery kit, I put one of those in each one. But you've also got other doilies as well. Ha! Mystery kit, and I'm telling you what you've got. But hey ho, you don't know what the rest is. So I'm just going to put these to one side and just show you the type of doilies that we've been getting in. Look, all of these can be cut individually. And then you've got a nice trim to use in a project somewhere. Again, that's another one of those. I'm actually going to put these to one side because these are mine. I decided to keep one of those, but there's, you know, there's lots of different styles in the bundles, and I think we've got them up at £20, something like that, for a bundle, and you get 20 plus because you get small, medium and large. You will also get maybe a mat in it, you know, like a long mat or something like that you can cut up. But we do as much as possible. I like these frilly ones. I mean, these have got a little bit of I don't bother about the stains whatsoever. These have all been washed. And look, to cut that out and then use that somewhere in a project, brilliant. And you can stain them. I've been asked, can you stain these? Can you, you know, colour them? Yes, you can. You can use your pens, your coloured pens, if you've got those. Sprays. Whatever you want to do, just do it. See, that can be cut out as an individual one. This can be cut out as a frame. And then you've got the trimming, you know, for the framing round a picture. There's so much you can do with doilies. For ladies who don't know, I have got videos out showing you, there's 2 or 3 now, how to cut out a doily. Because each stitch is a link. That's all it is a link. And you just cut the link. It won't affect the doily whatsoever. Now, while I remember, on every video that you click on mine, at the top right hand corner is like a bell. If you click that bell, every video that I put up, you know, the recent videos, that will show. And you will be able to come along and see what the newest video is. You will get notification that I've put a new video up. So click the bell. Subscribe though, you have to subscribe and then click the bell. You know, and pass on. Just let everybody know, let all your friends and family know where we are and where the shop is as well. Of course it's going to help, but I don't do it for that. I do it because I'm helping other people as much as possible. And that's all I request from anyone is subscribe. Don't come on here if you like drama and trouble. We don't have it. I don't allow it. That's why my channel is as I can't even talk, and I haven't had a drink. That is why my channel is as successful as it is, because it's drama free. We don't like it, can't stand it. It's not what we're about. We're a crafting community. Let's get back to it. But here we go. Subscribe, click the bell. You'll get all the notifications, because every video I load now, and have been for the last few months, I've put under recent videos, so you can go to my homepage as well, and click on recent videos, and they'll all be there. If you haven't got the link, just Jennings644, click on the homepage, click on the recent videos, and there's a file there with them all on. Besides all the others, there's a file there saying funny videos. Gotta watch them. They're a scream. And like I say, look how many I'm going to get out of that. And they will probably be cut up and sold in kits, to be honest. Or with a kit. Now these, I absolutely love these because I get that central one and then I can cut that from that and I get this one, which I can use behind a picture, you know, scrunched up. And then I get this frill, which I can use as the bottom of a book, you know, page of a book or something like that. So they're not all fancy. There's a couple there that I've got, but I've taken out what I need, what I want from my collection, and then the rest goes for sale. Again, look at this one. And there are these in the, you know, like these in there. So out of this I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 doilies, plus that bit of trimming I can use, plus that trim. You know, hey, you can't go wrong. Some people don't even know you can cut a doily up, or don't think you should cut one up. Look, love them. I got more. Generally, I only get 1 or 2 out of the packs, but I've decided I'm going to take a little bit more. Now this one, what I liked about it, because they have been washed, I could take this out as a doily, but I'm not going to. I'm after that flower. It's kind of like a curly flower. So I just want to cut this out and have that, and then that with a nice, let me just show you, with a nice button or something in the middle. Probably this one's a little bit too big, but if you can just look, one slightly smaller than that, it's going to look great on a project somewhere. So yeah, that gives plenty. These I absolutely love. I mean, just to take this section out and then add that as a frill on the bottom of a book. Look, just gorgeous. Even this one, I thought this one, it reminds me of a string vest. People don't remember them, do they? String vests. I remember my dad wearing them a long time ago. But I like that one because I can take out this middle section and then use that as a, you know, a trim. That's going to be awesome on a book, on a canvas or something. So yeah, I like that one. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, this one. Now, what I do with these when they're oblong like this, I just take this section out and then you've got a beautiful trim that'll go across 2 pages along a canvas or something like that. And none of these go to waste because these can be individually cut and used on your projects. And a little pearl in the middle. Just beautiful. This one, again, I mean, you'll find them like, oh, I thought it was, I didn't realise, it's like a tea cosy. It's like a bag, isn't it? Now, oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bag. But I'm not going to be using it as a bag. I'm going to be cutting it up. And, you know, don't cringe, don't whinge. Just do it. I'm only cutting the link that attaches it to the neighbour. There you go. And that, do you know what? I've just got an idea. This is what I'm like. I don't want to do it with all of them, but I do want to do it with this one. If I take all of that out, and we don't waste that either. Okay, we don't waste that at all. That will go somewhere. I've got a frame. Got a gorgeous frame I can then add a pearl to and put bling on. Isn't that gorgeous? Easy as that. So yeah, so my bag could have stayed a bag and I could have lined it, but I don't want to. I want to use it, and that gives me a lot of things for a lot of projects like that. And then there was, oh, this one. I just love it. Look at how delicate it is. But isn't that going to look fab on something? Now I could, if I wanted, to cut these out individually. I'm not going to do that. And what I might do is just take out that middle section and just leave that as is to go around a, you know, it's going to look great on the bottom of something like that, isn't it? Yeah. Good. Me likey. And these, there were some of these in there as well, and they just need it. They have been washed, but they just need, see, not all of them are washed, but I do get some that are. And I never wash them. I just sell them as is, and then you lot can do what you like with them. But yeah, I could take that out, and then I could use it as a frame, and then use that somewhere in a project. everything could be cut out. These could be cut out. You just don't waste anything, and there's a couple of those. And then there was this long one, which went with it. Look, that everything can be used on a page. I mean, that's going to look fantastic on a page, and then just decorate the page. Plaque, wall hanging, whatever. You just don't waste them. But another good batch of doilies this month. And then this. Do you remember the tablecloth yesterday? The table runner? Well, I decided to cut it. Yes, I did. And because each one of these is a potential applique. Like that. So that's given me a load of appliques that I can use in projects. Now, I don't need to keep that looking like that. What I did with some yesterday, I actually trimmed that leaf off there and left the line. And then I trimmed these thick things off because I wanted something delicate. And left that, and it looked absolutely gorgeous. So you can still cut them down. I could take this section out and use that over a small picture. Whatever you want to do with them. And then I also, look, there's one, look, I did that. So it went from that to that. It needs trimming up, this one, but the ones I used was fine. And then I also managed to get those off as well. So I really did well from that, things I got from the charity shop yesterday. I was quite thrilled with that, to be honest. So that, and I did more, look, because I like them. So that's that. What I'm going to do, because I like that as well now, I'm going to come back and I'm going to share. These are already done like this. You buy them in a long strip. You know, they're all attached like a big long dangle tassel. They're like that side by side, and you get loads. But I don't want them like that. You can take them off and they end up with one whole row. What I want to do with mine is to make a different one. So I'm going to be coming back, and I want to do that because that's how long the tassel was. It's a good 12 inches. But I'm going to come back and do that with mine and double it so that I can use that. In fact, it's not hard. I won't bother coming back because it's not hard to do. What you do is you just stitch. Sorry, I've already tried doing it once. I was doing something else with it and changed my mind. You stitch so many beads on, and then you fold it and you go back and stitch there again. And then the next one goes next door to that, or however spaced out you want them. I just want about a centimetre between mine. And then I end up with a double tassel. Not as long, but long enough for what I want. So that they're easy to do. I mean, if you want to sit and thread millions of them, you can do. I'm not. Yeah, the jewellery I got yesterday, I was absolutely thrilled with. Like I say, that was stunning. That pearl off the necklace. But people were saying I've had a couple of messages, these will just be cut. In fact, I'm just going to cut them while they're in here now. I don't fuss about anything. From that collection there, which, let me just take this lot out. I'll show you how to do that as well. Look, from that collection I ended up with diamantes, roundels, some gorgeous glass beads, and then a crystals to my collection. And that's how I grow my collection. Now, Ray and I are going to be doing the car boots shortly. And just so people know, if a lot of people write to me and say, oh, we don't get anything like that, we can't get this, we can't get that. Just for those that don't know, we do have a section on our shop and it's called car boot items. And we buy what we think other people can craft with, or what we hope other people can craft with, things to alter, things to take apart, jewellery, whatever. And when we start car booting, everything is up for sale. Now, obviously, I don't buy as much as I do and keep it. I buy it for those that can't get out to a car boot, or those that don't have a car boot near them. A flea market, you might call it, but we call them car boots. And so, therefore, you can come along to the shop. We do not charge any more, apart from our own, you know, the charges that we get, like PayPal fees for putting it up and selling it, exhibit fees and that. We don't charge any more for the car boot items than what we actually pay for them, bar a few pence. So you can actually get them at the same price we pay for them, basically. Of course, you have to pay your shipping, that has to come into account. But a A lot of people keep asking us about shipping. In general, shipping on a normal average parcel to the US is about £7.80. Any weight added to that, then obviously the cost goes up. But even a large parcel has gone, as long as it's under 2 kilos, goes for anything from £7.80 to £15, which is not bad. So the more you buy, the cheaper it is to post, to be honest. And I don't think people realise that. We have a lot. We have, I would say, 60% of our customers are US. And they've been shopping with us for years. Now, they wouldn't be doing that if the shipping was too much. We do refund if you've overpaid on your shipping, but we also reclaim if you've not paid enough. So let's, you know, we do it the best we can, the cheapest way possible, and we are fair. Our only issue that we've ever had, really, is people don't wait long enough for the parcels. A parcel from the UK can take anything from 3 days, because we've had them there arrive in 3 days, fantastic, to 4 weeks. Sometimes a bit longer if it's Christmas, New Year, Easter, you know, that kind of thing. For the UK, when we've got bank holidays or something like that, parcels can take a little bit longer, but they do get there. Now, you just need to be patient. All UK parcels that are under £3.25 will be sent out, and you do have to sign for them. We've done it like that now. So the postage is £4.45, but you have to sign for it. So if you're not in, make sure somebody else is. Overseas, if you want your parcel tracked, unless you send it goes by courier, if it doesn't go by courier, you'll have to pay for tracking. Otherwise, wait for your parcel to arrive. It will arrive, and it normally comes in 2 weeks, but we give it a window of 3 days to 4 weeks plus. And it all depends. I say plus if you've ordered at some particular time of year for the UK, like Christmas and that, because you're just not going to get it in 3 to 4 weeks. It's anything up to 6 weeks, to be honest. But, you know, throughout the year, normally, it takes roughly 2 to 3 weeks to get your parcel. And, like I say, we do refund any overpayment, and we do ask for payments if you've underpaid. That's in our policy, and that's what we do. So I'm just forewarning you on that, but isn't that gorgeous? It's just like a pale blue. It's gorgeous. That will be left as is for now. I might cut that and use that somewhere in a project, and then be able to use that. I know somebody said about my throat, I sounding a bit croaky. I am. I sound like I'm coming down with a cold again. Can't win. But like I say, that's that. Oops. Now this one is obviously it is a metal bracelet, but it's elasticated. Now I'm going to try. I can't see a thing, but I'm going to try and show you how to do this again. Obviously there is a thread. I might be better off with a needle, actually. Let me just get hold of one of my needles. There is a elasticated thread on top of the bar. Yeah, got it, I think. Like that. And once you release that, you might have to do it in several places. The bracelet chain actually becomes loose like that, look. See, it's tight there, but now become loose there. Sometimes you can pull them and they come right out, which is fantastic. And if you're blind as a bat like I am, look, see? So we're pulling out that. That's loosened all of that. Yeah, and go back to this bit here. I'll loosen that a little bit more, and we'll just get this one out of here. Oh, this section. There we go. Now that's loosened that up. So it's gone from that to that. But then all you do... Oops. Now I've got a chain. I mean, it's gorgeous, look. big enough to use somewhere. So that's all you do with those, and I quite enjoy doing them actually. I've got a thing about dismantling jewellery. I've always enjoyed, like when we go to the car boots, and we do sometimes, well quite often, get a chance to buy those big bags. You know, the big bags of mixed jewellery in it, because they can't be bothered themselves dismantling it. Not dismantling it, you know, taking it all apart when it's all crunched up together. Like you've got dozens and dozens of necklaces, because they don't keep them right. So you just bang them all in a box, and eventually with people going through them, you end up with a load of blooming necklaces you can't do anything with. Well, they often sell them then, and that's when I go in. That's when I go in and buy them. Mainly because I'm a fanatical about, I just sit there at night and dismantle heaps. Just heaps. I love dismantling jewellery. And I end up, you know, instead of paying £1 a piece for 100 in a bag, I end up buying a bag for 10 quid. And I get 100. And then I can sell them on cheap to you lot. So I've ended up, I could even join those if I need to, but I've ended up with 2 gorgeous bits of bling. It's easy. Now, let's have a look at the earrings. Now, with the earrings, what I do is I take the hook off. I don't want the hook. You should never, ever, 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 ever use earrings that's already been used elsewhere. Ever. So, I'm going to take that one off. And we'll just work on one for now. Let's... because they're getting caught up, you see. Come out, silly-o. Well, I just want to take that one off as well. Oh, if you're going to use them again, reuse them, always buy yourself new backs, because you shouldn't ever wear what somebody else has had. Now, this, I absolutely love these, because it's left me with a little pearl and a diamante bling, which I can add them now to a project. I could use them as a little tassel somewhere. The only thing I've got to do now is to dismantle them from that, from all of the chain at the back. But I'll leave them on there so they don't get lost, and just take off what I need as I need them. Just a great find. I was thrilled to death when I found those, to be honest. So I'm just going to put my jewellery that's dismantled and ready to go. Like this. Just going to put my needle up before I lose it, because I'm a sod for losing stuff. I'm just going to click that off there. Yeah, cleaner will get that. Meaning me, doesn't mean I've got a cleaner. Oh my god. I'm sure we've all done that. Oh, sorry. Now, take the hook off, because why buy them when you can buy them cheap like this? I'm going to try and cut that and get that out with the link, because that can then be attached to something. And never waste a bit of chain. It's got a bobble on the end. It can always go towards using, you know, when you're making your, or creating, should I say, not making. When you're creating your tassel dangle bits, you hang your beads off it and that. Hang charms and beads off it. And it's just a perfect size. You waste nothing, girls and gents. Don't waste anything. Now I'm going to leave that as is, but what I do sometimes do, I will take them off there, off the chain, so that I've got them ready made with a link to go on a project just like those. So, you know, they go there, that goes in there, and they go in the right. I have jar for that, jar for that. I'll just put them to one side. That one's going in my little pots, because that can be used as is. Now take this one again. Keep yourselves handy a little tub. I have what I call a sorting tub. I'm doing it in this for now, just to show you. But I have what I call a sorting. It's like a lid of the box, to be honest. That's all it is. Now I've got that to use in a project. And I'm not sure if I remember, you can sometimes dismantle them so that I could, yeah, you could. If I wanted to, I could snip that off and I could end up with that as a decoration, and then I could put a big pearl in that big flower, and that would look great in a handmade flower. So, or if I wanted to, I could dismantle this flat bead, but I'm not going to. I like it as is for a project. So that'll go on one of my shabby chic ones. And like I say, I ended up there with loads of pearls. You know, there's so much you can save without going and spending a fortune on things. You don't need to. I'm going to put that in there actually, because I use that a lot. You just don't need to spend a fortune. And then these will go in my crystal jar that I can then... Oh, shall we? Oh, do you know what? I don't know. Let's see what we can do while we're here. Because I might need a few more stick pins making. Yeah. I might use some of these in the stick pins actually. And make some fresh stick pins. I won't do them just yet. I just want to make some fancy ones, I think. And I've got those to do that with. And they're just great. So, I hope that's helpful. Like I say, dismantle your doilies, dismantle your trims. Let me just... Oh, that trim yesterday, that's what I wanted to show you. I'll just do this before, and the skirt of that one, yeah. See this one that I bought yesterday, I now need to get this off. So what I'm going to do is just cut up that section there, and hopefully it's only single, yes it is. Just pull that off, carefully of course. Now and again you might need to trim it, cut the stitching. Oh, coffee going cold. Sorry, there's this as well. Dorothy Cross, Carmen, Brigida, I think it is, Shannon, Angela and Elizabeth. The reason why your names are here, you lot bought the £30 kits, mystery kits. And what we've done is, we've actually added your name in wooden letters. So I've taken these wooden letters, I've managed to put all your names in a little bag. But remember, please remember, they've got they're sticky back. So they peel back. Don't do what I did initially and glue it on and then it all peeled off. Look. Okay. So I've sorted out your names, put them in a little bag, and then put them into your kit. So you can actually use that if you're making something for yourself. Okay? I just thought I'd mention that, that's why I left that out. I'll get rid of it now. I meant to tell you. I just put a little freebie in for you. Wooden letters that can be altered. You can colour them, paint them, whatever you want to do with them, emboss them. Whatever you want to do. So I'm just... Oh, surely I can get more than that's it. There we go. Sometimes they do get caught. There we go. Oh, that wasn't good, was it? When I want to use the fabric. Don't know why they pull in some areas and then not in others. There, we'll get that. Let's see if we can do it that way. That's it. So what I've done is I've just taken the frill off the bottom, and that's going to look fantastic on a project. So look at that.